The highlight of the week, sponsored by Dave Franek Auto. Looking for that first car for your son or daughter? Don't panic. See Dave Franek. 170-pound weight class, Parker Matrot of Montville with reversal. He goes on to win the Region 1 title by beating Kieran Garrity of Kittatinny 7-0. 182-pound weight class, Josh Sibley's of Newton with a takedown. He beat Michael Burns of Morris Knolls 4-1. Sibley's of Newton, a Region 1 champion.
Just feels good, and it's nice to get the opportunity. I thank God for every moment I got out here, just to give him my all and just never take a moment for granted.
Last week, we had your match at Jake Brook, a dogfight match. Brook came out on top, and you knew coming into this tournament that was going to put you in a tough spot seeding-wise. Seeding comes out, you're the number 7 seed, knowing that you're going to have Nick DePalma, one of the best wrestlers in the tournament, right off the bat. How do you prepare yourself for that?
It was just one step at a time, trying not to make a big deal out of it. Just one match at a time, wrestle my hardest, and just get through that one match and just move on step by step.
Now, it looked like you really are starting to peak right now. Is that how you feel about your wrestling?
Yeah, it's just a different mindset I'm going out there with, and it's working, and I'm doing great, and I want to keep it up.
I know I had talked to your father probably about a week before the 100 Warren Sussex tournament, and his big thing for you was your confidence level. And obviously, you know, winning that 100 Warren Sussex tournament and everything you've done since then has certainly helped that confidence level for you.
Yes, it has. It was a great booster, and gave me an opportunity to realize I can hang with the big dogs and stick with them.
195-pound weight class, Kyle Stoll of High Point with a takedown. He beat Anthony Lamberg of Wayne Valley. Stoll, a Region 1 champ, with a 3-2 victory there.
I thought I performed really well this weekend. I came in here thinking I was going to take first, and I just had that mindset the whole weekend. So, you know, hard work and everything throughout the season paid off.
I know you had a little bit of struggles near the end of the regular season. You got it going again, especially down in the group wrestling tournament. Talk about what you did that kind of changed the way things were going for you at that time of the year.
Well, I mean, I had a couple of unfortunate matches, but, you know, got back in the room, cleared my head a little bit, and just got back to work, and, you know, everything started coming together.
And talk about your approach here in the region finals. This is a long day for you guys that make the finals. You got the semifinals at 9 o'clock in the morning, probably 10 o'clock in the morning or 10:30-ish by the time you wrestle, and then waiting around until 5 o'clock to wrestle again. What'd you do to keep yourself ready to go?
Well, I mean, just kind of hung out a little bit, you know, left at one point, went for a drive, and just kind of tried to stay focused.
Now talk about what you're going to do. You know, obviously you're going to take a little bit of time to enjoy this victory, but what you're going to do now to get ready for Atlantic City, where, you know, obviously there's no matches off, there's no periods off down there.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough down there, and I don't think I'm really on a watch or anything to do anything big down there, but hopefully I can go and prove everyone wrong. You know, going to have a good week. A lot of guys coming in, hopefully help us out, so hopefully it can turn out to be something good.
220, Morris Lawson of Belvedere with a takedown of Rob McDonald. And Lawson won. He is now a Region 1 champ with a 3-0 victory there. 113-pound weight class, Maxwell Nauta of Warren Hills beat Brian Damon of Jefferson, and Nauta becomes a Region 1 champion. In the 120-pound weight class, watch here as Tyler Hariak of Wayne Valley gets a takedown of Peter Lapari of Lenape Valley. Hariak went on to beat Lapari 4-3 and become a Region 1 champion. 132, Mike Darren with the arm bar. He pins Jagged Leggett of Roxbury. Darren takes home the Region 1 title, and of course Darren from High Point.
It just feels great coming out and winning it. Just crowd goes nuts. We got a whole section up there. They all went nuts. It just feels great.
You really got on a roll here in a weight class that, you know, you came in with that loss to Legat earlier this year when you had first come back. It put you in that 4 seed, which really made your road through here a little bit tougher. But you seem to handle that no problem, finishing your last couple matches pretty quickly.
Yeah, I was actually happy with my seeding because I wrestled Glenn Haynes last year. He's very good with legs. I'm not too good at defending legs, so I was happy to be away from him. And just tough matches, made it through the finals and won.
Now talk about, you know, obviously you took some time off, you kind of cleared your head a little bit. You came back, and to us on the outside, it looks like you have a new energy about you, as if that might have been one of the best things you did mentally.
Yeah, definitely. Before I quit, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to win this or not. I came back, I won one match, I started feeling confident again, got a good head, and just kind of got on a roll.
Now, talk about here moving forward. Obviously, you're going to take a little bit of time to enjoy this, but now prepping for Atlantic City again for you. You got to be really excited about that.
Oh, I'm really excited. I got the bye first round now, already one up. I definitely think I can place this year. I'm excited. It just feels good.
138, Matt Benvenuto of Lenape Valley on his way to a Region 1 title with a takedown on Max Elling of Peaburg. Benvenuto won the match 3-2.
Feels great. I mean, after years of ending in disappointment, to finally come out on top feels amazing.
And talk about this, you know, here's your weight class. It was an extremely tough weight class. When you looked at this, you'd say there's 4 guys, 5 guys that could win this weight class. What do you think made the difference for you to come through? You had a tough road coming through here as the number 4 seed.
Yeah, you know, I didn't really look at the seeds because past years I've been 2 seeds and not made it out. And I told myself this is my last chance senior year. I need to get over this hump or else I'll never get over this hump. And I just took it one match at a time and ended up on top.
Talk about the key for you, you know, coming up with this victory, something that maybe you changed as the year has gone on?
I mean, I definitely think this victory, I mean, it's going to help me a lot down the road with only 1 week left. I mean, for the past 4 years, I've been wrestling with a hump on my back, not being able to wrestle down an AC. So now that I'm finally going to be able to wrestle down an AC, I'm going to like feel loose and be able to do what I want. And I think I have a lot more fun down there.
Anything you did different mentally this year to kind of so that you didn't bring in maybe that disappointment with you from the past?
Yeah, I just had fun. I mean, this week of practice had fun, and I told myself, you know, win or lose, it's going to be disappointing if I don't make it out. But win or lose, I had a good career, and I'm just going to have fun this tournament.
145-pound weight class featuring 2 local rivals. Jason Gachy of High Point with a takedown on Nick Romines late in the 3rd period to avenge his loss to him in the districts. And Gachy becomes a Region 1 champion with a 6-5 win over Romines.
It feels great. I mean, Nick Romines is definitely a very good wrestler. We had a tight match in districts, and tonight I just came over and I just put my head to it, and I came out on top.
Anything you did differently from a week ago? Obviously, you guys had a great match last week. He came out on top. Last year, you guys had a great match at Hunter and Warren Sussex tournament. You came out on top. Is there anything you changed about your approach this time around?
I didn't really change anything. I just had more motivation going into this match. I mean, I had all my teammates backing me up, all my teammates talking me into it, and I just went out there and wrestled like I knew I could. I went out there last time, and I wrestled how I could. It just wasn't my day. It was his day, and this time it was my day.
And talk about your weight class. You had a weight class. That's a tough weight class. You come into the 4 seed. You got to come through all the tough guys there in that top bracket, and then to meet Nick Romines, the 2 seed in the finals. Just mentally, how did you approach that?
I just went out there and I wrestled Karkov again to just get me in, and I was very happy with that. And then I knew I had Thorson, which I watched him wrestle a couple of times this year. I knew what I had to do. I had to get one good shot, and I didn't get that shot, but I held him down long enough that I did come out with a 1-0 win, and I went into the finals with everybody just cheering me on, everybody just wanting me to win, and it felt really good. And when I went out there, I just got it done.
And talk about your approach for Atlantic City. Obviously, you're going to take a day or so to hopefully let yourself enjoy this if your uncle lets you enjoy it, right? But talk about your approach going down to Atlantic City.
I'm just going to train as hard as I can. I trained hard this week. I'm going to a practice tomorrow. I'll be in practice Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, we hit it.